for stealth missions. The Nerf Deploy converts from flashlight mode to blaster mode for the ultimate sneak attack. The Deploy CS6, each sold separately, batteries not included.
It's Nerf or nothing.
So guys, we've got a special video today on a mod for the Deploy, and it comes all the way from Australia. Now the Deploy has a rich history, a lot of you may not know. It started off as a meme for most people, and some people genuinely did like it. I was one of those people that genuinely did like it when it came out. Now I could spend my time talking about Hasbro and the year that the blaster came out, but we're here to talk about Double Striker and kind of his history in the scene, and also his mod on the Deploy, of course. Now first and foremost, I just want to apologise to Double Striker himself. A lot of stuff has happened last year, so I'm finally getting on top of things, and yeah, I'll be able to do more things this year and get more things out. So anyway, without any more delay, let's get right into it. It all started in 2023 for Double Striker. When the Lock Blaster first released, it appeared in Australia before anywhere else. He designed a kit for it, and overnight it was a success. This and the X-Shot Longshot both boosted his shot's popularity by double, and it also helped push his drive for success too. At the end of 2023, he bought a Prusa Mark IV to speed up his sprint time. In the beginning of 2024, in February, a handful of people mentioned a direct plunger kit for the Deploy. Over the next 3 months, he decided to work on that, making the kit, with some inspiration from the designs of Jolt King for the Chronoploy. And near the end of the development, his good friend made a Discord server dedicated to the Deploy. And from there, people pushed the limits of the Kitploy using a 12 kg spring on a 7 kg design. Near the end of the development, I joined the Discord, and you can see the screenshots here of my internals and my completed blaster with a Pro flashlight inside. And then you can see my Discord entry to the blaster there too. Very happy with it, very happy with the performance. I'm not pushing mine to the limit, I'm just getting mine into the pro performance sort of category. I may get another one and push that one to the absolute limit. Anyway, I recommend joining his Discord because you can track development of other kits that he's making, you can chat with other people that like his work, and also suggest kits. He's very kind, he's great to talk to, and if you have any issues with building any of the kits, he will usually help with that as well, which I really like. There's also another kit that I'll be showcasing after this. You guys are going to have to wait for that. And yeah, there's plans for other future kits from Double Striker as well, but you'll have to stay tuned. I've also put forward a kit that I want as well. It's the Fortnite SR, so we'll hopefully get to see a kit on that in the future. Now, my own experience putting together the kit, it wasn't too hard. It's probably the hardest stuff I've done, because you have to cut some of the shell out, you have to put parts in like this reinforcement piece here, and you have to follow the instructions. But the instructions are very well written, and I didn't really have a problem following them, to be honest. And if there was any questions about it, all I had to do was contact Double Striker on Discord, and he usually replies within a few hours. He's pretty good at replying, so there's nothing bad to say about him, honestly. He's really helpful, and his kits are just really well made and put together too. He also sent me the hardware and all the printed pieces. All I literally had to do was just put it together myself. All I had to really get was the Deploy as well. It wasn't too bad. He does sell hardware kits as well, so that also does help, and they're not very expensive. He's very reasonably priced with all of his stuff. And here she is, so I thought I'd obviously show her off as well. When I usually do builds, I usually get a pistol to match, so I got the original Jolt, basically. This is called the Reflex. It doesn't actually have it written on this one, but it just matches, matching. But I did a mod for it. I took the air restrictor out, put stronger spring in there. It's very loud. Still reverse plunger tube, obviously, and then I put like a little adapter with a red dot on there, just for looks, to be honest. but I'll probably shoot it in the shooting section in a sec here. I just thought I'd show it off first. So we've got the medallion here, which I really like as well. The Performance Center medallion. And that just completes the look. It's kind of like a sleeper build, but if you look out, you know, if you got a keen eye and you see that, then you'll know that something's a bit different about it. Still deploys the same way. I've got to do the deploy action. This gets a little bit more stuck. It's a little bit more tighter now, so it works with the mag in there. So we'll put a mag in. Got a Nexus Pro X mag here, 12 round with some Cheetos in there, and there we go. See, it deploys perfectly fine. The other mod I did to this is there's a Pro flashlight in here. There's no internals anymore. It's just a LED light with 4 LEDs. It's quite bright. I'll put it on when we do the shooting test. And you can kind of tell that it's been modded through the sides here. You can see there's some shell that wasn't there before that we added. And then I'll show you the breech system. So obviously we're using a mag adapter for this, which just comes out. This one's a bit chopped up to make it more flush, so it's a bit tight to get out. But when we see in here, we've got a actual pusher system with a barrel, and if I cock it, you can see we're using the same guide system from the original one, the yellow guides, as you can see, that are still attached to the pusher, the breech system there. You can see that's how it seals up. It's very nice, and obviously it works undeployed and deployed. It does move a little bit better when there's no when the weight's taken off it if you prime it first. So that's very nice. It's not a bad prime for 120 FPS. Now you can go higher. There are people that have gotten this to nearly 200. Now I can easily do that. I can just disassemble this again. I did write inside my shell as well. It's kind of see it in there, which is basically just if anyone ever disassembles this, they'll see that it's been modded. That's why the writing's there, because the internals are totally different. The main thing is this could be even more powerful, but it would take away this mechanism here, because you could actually fill this space with plunger tube technically, but it will take away the look of the deploy, so that won't be a thing. Doesn't really need to be a thing either. But yeah, the barrel sticks through the end, so you can put any B-car or muzzle brake that you want on there. And there we are, with the muzzle device on there. And you can open this up and leave it sort of open to inspect it. I actually recommend leaving the spring out of this, so this won't open at all, or won't close at all, just because you want to be able to see in there really. It's easy to see if your rounds are chambered. So yeah. Ooh, so we're in the dark here, so let's turn the flashlight mode on. There we go, as you can see, very, very bright. So this is the flashlight mode, you know, this is how it was advertised. We've also got the Cheeto darts. We've got the first half, the pocket technology darts from X-Shot, and then AF Pros, the other half of this mag. And then we've also got, as a bonus, we've got the glow tip dragon darts. Let's try it out. So let's deploy it. Ignore the bike, that's my neighbours. We're going to be shooting way past that. This actually looks closer. That's actually like 10 feet away from this first step here, but it looks like right next to it. So we're going to be shooting up here. That one fired out. Very, very powerful shots, as you can see. thank you again to Double Striker for sending this kit to me to test out. Anyway, let's move from this mag. Let's try something different. Let's try this curved mag out. Make sure it's the right way, because it can lock both ways. The adapter wasn't in all the way. Yeah, the reason I was having problems with the mag seating is because the adapter wasn't pushed in all the way. Make sure it's not just in there, you've got to like physically push it till it clicks. There you go, like that. Okay. Yeah, that one didn't load. It doesn't like this mag for some reason. Check this out. Try again. Yeah, it doesn't like this mag, so we're going to ditch this mag. You can see these darts are hitting really nice, so let's try the glow mag, glow darts. Yeah, you can really see that's got some power to it. You can see why I like this now. Very, very powerful for the mod, you know, for what it is. Yeah, I definitely recommend picking up one of these guys, one of these kits. Turn your deploy into something more modern, more powerful. If you never had a deploy, then I feel bad for you, because this is part of my childhood. It's an amazing blaster, one of my favourites. So yeah, pick it up and mod it, and you will have a pro deploy. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Just for fun as well, forgot to add this.